Bray Wyatt appeared on SmackDown, and some very strange things happened, including Bray crying. The real reason why all of this happened has now been revealed. Bray Wyatt, of course, made his return to WWE at Extreme Rules. Bray had been gone from the company for over a year after being fired, and fans were wondering which show is Bray Wyatt going to be on, Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown? We now have the answer, as WWE has decided to have Bray be a part of the SmackDown roster. This is because WWE already has a dark supernatural character with Dexter Lumis on Raw. So now SmackDown will have their supernatural character with Bray Wyatt. And as Bray made his first appearance on SmackDown since returning, he had a similar entrance to the one he had at Extreme Rules. There was a door on the entrance ramp, and then Bray walked through it, carrying a lantern. Bray also has a brand new theme song, and there are some fans who prefer some of Bray's old theme songs to this new one. However, there are fans who like this new theme song, and they think it fits him well. Once Bray got into the ring, he revealed that he is not the cult leader. Instead, he is simply the real Bray Wyatt. He is Wyndham Rotunda. Wyndham Rotunda is Bray's real name, and basically he's just a regular guy off the street. He's not a supernatural character, he's just a normal guy. There were some who said that at Extreme Rules, Bray Wyatt looked heavy. It looked like he had gained weight since he left WWE, and now he was much heavier and possibly out of shape. Well, on SmackDown, we got a clear look at Bray Wyatt, and for those who said that Bray had gained tons of weight, lost tons of muscle, they were proven wrong, as Bray Wyatt basically is in the same shape that he was prior to being fired from WWE in 2021. And it is also possible that he's actually lost some weight and gained some muscle. But there were those rumors that he had let himself go. But we now know that is not the case. Just before Bray began to speak, the crowd in attendance began to chant, "Welcome back." There were no boos. Obviously, this version of Bray Wyatt is a babyface and not a heel. This Bray is actually supposed to be a nice guy. However, something very odd and possibly unscripted happened that has fans wondering what is going on with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt began to speak, and there was a noticeable quiver in his voice, and you could see tears beginning to well up in his eyes as he was obviously very emotional. This is not a supernatural Bray Wyatt. This is not a cult leader. This is nothing like that. This is just a real man. And the reason why Bray was crying was because it's been a hard year being fired from your dream job and having to sit at home and not being able to do the thing that you love. And Bray was crying. Most fans who watched it thought these were real tears, and this was a promo from the heart and unscripted. However, once the show went off the air, the dark truth was revealed. We now know that the tears were fake. Bray being a real person, a guy off the street, the real Bray Wyatt was fake. The emotional promo was fake. This is all part of a scripted storyline. WWE writers and Triple H told Bray Wyatt, go out there, cut a promo, and we want you to act like you are crying. Now, it is possible just like good actors do, Bray got into the moment and he actually shed real tears, and maybe he really was touched by all of those fans. But as we know, pro wrestling is mostly scripted, especially the storylines and the promos. WWE does not let wrestlers go out there and cut unscripted promos. WWE tells wrestlers what to say. Either they have just things they need to touch on, or every single word is scripted. We don't know what exactly was scripted in terms of the wording in this Bray Wyatt promo, but we do know the tears were scripted, the emotion was scripted, Bray supposedly being himself was scripted. This is all part of a supernatural storyline that WWE is building to. And we got a hint of it because after Bray gave this emotional promo and cried, he was cut off when some type of dark entity took over the broadcast and began saying some very strange things. And this dark entity began saying things to Bray, "Your life is over, come with me." And at the end, they said, "You don't know who I am, but you'll soon find out." And the question is, who exactly is this dark entity? And what do they have to do with Bray Wyatt? Well, the identity of this dark entity, it could be Bray Wyatt. It could be a split personality situation, much like The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt. As we know, they were two kind of separate personas, and they were always kind of battling between each other. This dark entity is basically going to try and take control of the real Bray Wyatt. They don't want the real Bray Wyatt to be able to live a normal life because they want to take the real Bray Wyatt back into the supernatural realm where they used to be. You know, the cult leader Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. And this is a battle between good and evil. What are your thoughts about Bray Wyatt crying on SmackDown? And what do you think about this brand new supernatural storyline between Bray Wyatt and this dark entity? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.